to pump the digits. Now, here's the rule. You have to, just like all pump procedures, you have to palpate over the joint line, and you have to move the joint through its osteokinematic motions to its full range. So, if I were to pump his first digit MCP, well, how many motions does this joint do, osteokinematic motions? And your answer is 2 or 4? 4, right? So I'm palpating over the joint line. I'm contacting just past the joint line on the proximal phalanx. I'm going to extend and flex, and then I'm going to AB and AD. There's the four motions. If I were to do the IP joint, how many motions? Just 2. Flexion and extension.
What are your contacts again?
Right over the joint line, and then contacting the bone that makes up that joint. I don't want to cross, like I would never do this, because I'm crossing 2 joints. I have to come here.
So rather than be proximal to the joint, you want to be on it to feel the joint movement?
Yes, because if you remember, all pump procedures were always in the joint line, palpating the bones that make up that joint line. So if I were to do the third MCP, it would look like this: flex and extend, ABAD. His 5th digit PIP, let's say, would be this. Notice how I've moved across the hand, and I'm coming in on the lateral side now. Getting my hand out of the way, just feeling it flex and extend. There's only 2 motions for this joint. All right, so 4 for the MCPs, 2 for the PIP and DIP. All right, let's do one other test. Let's do the intermetacarpal A to P, P to A glide. So in this case, what I want to do is I want to move the metacarpals against each other and spring at the end. It's an Enfield test. And the rule is never move the third. Move the second next to the third, hold the third, move the fourth next to the third, but never move the third. We'll start here. Hold the second, move the first. Spring down, spring up. Any pain or discomfort? Hold the third, move the fourth. Sorry, move the second, down, up. Hold the third, move the fourth. Hold the fourth, move the fifth. Spring, 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 spring.
You spring on the base of the metacarpals?
I'm springing on and I'm trying to get a broad contact along its entire length.
Oh.
So here's my thumb in the midline here. Here's my fingers along the entire length of it here, to the best of my ability.
Why never the third?
Why never move the third? All I can tell you is, and we don't really like to talk about this, but one time, one of the students moved the third on one of the girls in class. She went home, all her hair fell out. And ever since then, we've just not been moving the third. Now, that's all I'm going to say about it. You want to try? No, you see, so yeah, it's funny until it happens, right?
Wow.
So we put it in the high five position. We can, if you can't reach this way easily, you can take them up to the high five or Supremes position. Spring, 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 spring. Hold the third, move the second, hold the third, move the fourth, hold the fourth, move the fifth. Spring, 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 spring.
So, Dr. Green, you felt normal motion